What's up, guys? Matt Johnson here, and welcome to another episode of Beer and Watches. Happy Friday to you all. Hope you had a great week and hope you all have a great weekend. First of all, just want to say a big congratulations again to Ranger, who won the TW Steel Chronograph Limited Edition watch in my giveaway on Wednesday. So congrats to you, Ranger, and the watch is winging its way to you now. We'll be doing another giveaway again soon, and if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and click on the subscribe button and the bell button up there to the right, the search bar. Today I've got a very special video for you, ready for the weekend. This is an Amazon special. This is a genuine automatic watch with a rotor for $24 Canadian, which comes in at about $20 US, or I believe about £18 in the UK. So I thought we'd take a look at the watch first of all here on Amazon to show you what I thought that I was ordering, and then we're going to go over to the camera and take a closer look at the watch I actually received. So first of all, here's the watch on Amazon, the Vigoroso Day Date Leather, or Leater, I guess. Automatic mechanical sports fashion self-wind wristwatch. I love some of these titles of the watches on Amazon. Take a look at this watch here. It is kind of an homage to the IWC Pilot's Mark XV watch. If you look at an IWC Pilot's watch, significantly more at $4,720 Canadian. And again, I'm not saying they're the same watch. This is a Swiss brand. This is a beautiful watch. IWC has been around for a long time. Definitely a luxurious timepiece, which this one is not. However, they've kind of paid homage. If you take a look at the triangle at the top here, if you take a look at the Mark XV, take a look at the rounded numerals and the date complication here at the 3 o'clock. Okay, so triangle, rounded numerals, Mark XV. Now we go back to the Vigoroso watch and you can see it's got the triangle, it's got the rounded numerals, and it's got the Mark XV. The date complication looks different. This is just a single window on the IWC Schaffhausen watch, and this one shows 5 dates with the prominent date being at the 3 o'clock position there. But it's definitely paying homage to the IWC watch for sure. That being said, we're not paying $4,700, we're paying $24.23. So what are we getting for our money? Well, first of all, let's take a look at some of the specs here. So there's the front of the watch. We get another view of it there. It's got a cream face, a tang buckle. You can see it's got an exhibition case back here, a see-through case back essentially, so you can see the movement inside. And there's a better close-up. It says stainless steel. It's an A458 movement. Here we can see it's got a case diameter of 3.8 centimeters, which is 38 millimeters. It's got a case thickness of 1.2 centimeters or 12 millimeters. It says it has a leather band, which is amazing for the price. Bandwidth of 2 centimeters, which is 20 millimeters. We can see that it says it's got special day and date display. Now, I don't see a day display on here. I do see the date, but it doesn't have a day and date. Adjustable, comfortable, black, high-grade, artificial leather strap. Now, you've got to watch out for this on Amazon when you're buying watches. At the top of the ads, they will say that it's a leather strap, but then when you get lower down and actually look at some of the ad description, quite often you'll find that it's not, that it's an artificial leather. They're kind of hoping you're not going to scroll down and look at the rest of the product description. They're kind of hoping that they're going to hook you in at the main body of the description. So always scroll down if you're looking for a watch on Amazon to see. It's got a view back skeleton watch case, mechanical and automatic movement, mildly water resistant, only resistant to splash or drip, not suitable for shower, swimming or diving. If we go over to the Amazon.com website, here it is on there, and it comes in at $18.73 US plus free shipping. And if we go to Amazon.co.uk, it comes to £18.79. Now you will notice here, if we take a look on the .co.uk, that this one has a black face, and on the .ca Amazon it has a white face. It's essentially the same watch, just with a different colored face. And if you look through Amazon, you can find the same watch in different variations, etc., etc. So take a look around. I'll put links to these Amazon pages in the description below, to the .ca, the .com, and the .co.uk, so that you have a few options of where you can order this watch. Now, as I say, I'm wearing the watch right here. It has arrived, so we're going to go over now and we're going to take a closer look at the watch. Let's go take a look. Now, first of all, let's take a look at the packaging. It's not the best packaging in the world, but it's not not bad. It's a nice black box. It's got the Vigoroso logo heat stamped on the front there in a metallic silver, so that's kind of nice. We'll remove the lid and take a look what's inside. First of all, we get a little booklet. Thanks and best wishes from Vigoroso. If we open this up, I'm guessing, yeah, this is the instruction manual. Now, this is really interesting because it teaches you how to shorten the watch band with a tool there, and actually the tool is included, which is very, very nice of them. However, completely redundant because this strap is a faux leather strap. It's not a metal strap, so you can't adjust it like that. So I'm not quite sure why they included this. I'm pretty sure that this is just standard with all their watches, but thanks so much, Vigoroso, for sending me something that I don't particularly need. Anyways, on the back here, we've got a little message from them. They want you to give them positive feedback on eBay, Wish, AliExpress, Amazon. They've also got here, if you have any problems, you can get in touch with them. The email's right there. So I actually think that's kind of cool. Now we get a nice little foam line box. If we remove the top layer of foam here, which protects the watch, we get a watch tag, always nice to see. And then we get the watch itself, which is actually inside this foam lined case, and the foam lining is cut out. Now this is always nice to see because what it means is that when it's in transit, this watch is going to stay protected and arrive to you in one piece. Just a little added extra, a little bonus on a watch that's not very expensive, so that is certainly a classy move. So all that being said, let's remove the watch here, and I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just get rid of the packaging and focus on the watch itself. So here it is, the Vigoroso automatic watch from Amazon. Now, first of all, the logo here says Winner. It's an applied logo. I'm not sure if that is supposed to be the brand, not Vigoroso, but it's sold as a Vigoroso watch. You can see that it says Mark XV automatic, and the Mark XV, just like I said, is the same on the IWC Schaffhausen. So at first glance, it looks quite nice. The dial there is nicely printed. Those yellow hour markers at 12, 3, 6, and 9, and the little triangle there kind of look like they've got lume, but they don't have any luminous coating. It's got the hour and minute markers. It's also got the second outer ring, which is kind of cool. The hands are in a blue metallic. I'm going to try and bring that in close enough that you can see the blue metallic on the hands there. There you go. You can kind of see them. Certainly very, very legible dial. Easy to see those hands on this nicely printed white dial. It's got the date complication here at the 3 o'clock window. Now today is the 10th, so it's the date that is facing the 3 o'clock marker, but then you can also see the 2 before and the 2 after, which is kind of cool. The dial on this actually looks really nice and clean. You can see the second hand sweeping away there because again, this is an automatic. It seems to have pretty good movement to it. I'm pretty impressed. Again, remember that this is only a $20 watch, so the fact that it's got an automatic movement at all is incredible. The crown here is not a screw down crown. It is a push-pull crown. It is a little difficult to get out, I've found. A little stiff. Now, the best way I can do it is get my fingernail in the back of the dial there. The first pull out, if I turn it, will adjust the date. You can see a little bit of a wiggle to the date wheel. See, it moves in and out, but once you get to the date, it actually locks itself in. You pull it out once more to set the time, and then you push it all the way in to lock it, and once it's all the way in, you turn the crown to wind the watch. As far as the strap goes, it is a plastic leather strap, a faux leather strap. You can see it has 2 keepers here. Sometimes people call these hoops or loops or retainers, and these are to put the watch strap through once you've fitted it into the tang buckle. This has got a tang buckle. It's not stamped. It's just stainless steel, pretty standard. It did have a little bit of a chemical smell when it first arrived. However, by being out of the box and wearing it, that is starting to dissipate now. It is cushioned, so it is quite comfortable. It is quite soft. It's got the crocodile stamping on there. I actually think it looks quite nice with this watch. There's certainly, it has nice stitching. I don't think it looks too cheap, but it's easy enough to change if you do want to change it. Now, when it comes to the band itself, it's a 20 millimeter width to the band, and the outside width of the lugs is 27 millimeters. The lug to lug from top to bottom is 46 millimeters, so it's got a pretty good size on the wrist. The case is a round case. It's 40 millimeter case. It's a 12 millimeter case thickness, and the watch itself with the strap weighs about 62 grams. As I say, it's got a skeleton case back. You can see there it says stainless steel mechanical, and it says A458. Now the A458 is a standard Chinese movement. It's seen in most Chinese watches between the $10 and $100 price range. Now, while the design of the movement started in 1971 and was originally good, the quality of this movement, the A458, has declined over the years, especially since the quartz crisis in 1980, which the Chinese movements, just like the rest of the world, really suffered from. This same movement can now be seen in more expensive watches like Sterling and Invicta. It comes in varying degrees of quality. It's got 17 joules, just over 21,000 vibrations per hour, and plus and minus about 30 seconds a day. Now, as far as the watch, it's not hackable. Hackable basically means when you pull the crown out that the second hand will stop ticking, and then we push it back in, it starts again. You can see the spring ticking away just up here, and this half moon disc here, this is the rotor. Now again, this is supposed to be a mechanical and automatic watch. For example, a quartz watch has a battery and the movement runs through the battery. The battery powers the movement, which runs through a quartz crystal. With a mechanical watch, you have to wind the crown in order to wind the spring, which once it's wound keeps the movement going inside. With an automatic watch, it is essentially the same, but an automatic watch has the addition of this rotor here, which is like a half moon disc. And what happens is, or essentially what's supposed to happen is, when the watch is on the wrist, in the movement of the wrist, that rotor swings backwards and forwards, and that essentially, like a pendulum in a clock, will wind the spring in the watch. After the initial wind, if you're wearing the watch, that it won't need winding. That's the idea. Now, unfortunately, this rotor seems to be stuck. Now, it does move if I jiggle the watch. Sometimes when I pick up the watch, it does seem loose. However, other times, as you can see here, this should essentially be swinging to the bottom here, but it's not. It's stuck in position. I mean, this has about a 30-hour power reserve. Now, the power reserve essentially is, once you've wound the watch, that is how many hours of winding of spring is in the spring itself, is 30 hours. So if you wear the watch for, say, 10 hours and take it off, the idea is that when you take it off and leave it on your bedside table, that it will keep going for up to 30 hours without you wearing it, okay? So that happens in a mechanical watch. Again, the idea with an automatic watch is it's constantly winding that movement when it's on your wrist. Now, if that rotor isn't working properly, essentially what you're going to have is just a mechanical watch that you will wind every day. There are many, many watches that are very, very expensive that are just mechanical without the rotor. If you don't mind winding it every day, you're getting a really nice looking watch here, I think, for a $24 price point. It's got a Hardlex crystal, which is supposed to be scratch resistant, and it's got a glass case back. Now, this crystal, I'm going to try and show you this. You can see it's got a bit of a dome to it, which is actually really, really nice. On the Amazon website, it says that it's water resistant, but only good for splashes of water or drops of water, not for diving, swimming, or showering. I would try and avoid getting water on it. This is not a screw down crown, so essentially between the crown and the case there, where that gap is, that's compromised. If water gets in there, it will get into the movement and destroy the movement. It's got a screw down case back there to access the movement inside. I personally think this is a pretty nice watch, especially considering the price point. So there it is, guys, the Vigoroso automatic watch from Amazon for only $24 plus free shipping. Do I think it's a great watch? You know what? I think you get your money's worth, let's put it that way. But I also think that to get this kind of watch with the date, with the hour, minute, and second hands, it looks nice, it looks classy, it's got the dome crystal on top there, and to get this kind of watch for that kind of money, I think is a good deal for anybody. Again, I'll put the links to Amazon.ca, Amazon.com, and Amazon.co.uk in the description below so that you can pick up one of these watches for yourself. Hey, if you don't have a watch collection already, it's a good start without spending a lot of money. And also, if you don't already own an automatic watch or a mechanical watch, then this one again is a good start. And it's nice to be able to turn the watch over and take a look through that glass exhibition case back and see the movement inside. Well, that's it for today's episode. So I'll be back on Monday with another review. We'll probably review a great craft beer. Have yourselves a great weekend, guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell button up there to the right of the search bar. And don't forget to leave me a big thumbs up and comment in the comments section below. If you've seen some watches on Amazon that you'd like me to review, let me know in the comments. If you've seen craft beers around the world that you'd like me to try and review, also let me know in the comments. My channel grows because of you. Now, before you go, don't forget to click on this video if you haven't seen it. The guy with the beard, that's me right there. Have yourselves a great weekend, and we'll see you again on Monday. Bye for now.